Saturday, we do have the big fight between Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios, but actually there is one fight on that card that I'm very intrigued in seeing, and that is the fight between Richardson of Hitchins and Oscar Duarte. Now, this fight has a lot of people has a lot of people thinking because if we have seen Oscar Duarte before, the guy is a very rugged boxer, packs a big punch, and the guy always likes to come forward. Now that is pretty much a style that is really fun to watch. Now the reason why that, again, it's really important to know this is because pretty much back in April of 2024, Hitchins fought a boxer. Excuse me. Fought a boxer from Argentina named Limos. That was his last name, or his last name. And the reason why a lot of people are talking about that fight is because that was pretty much the only time when it appeared that Hitchins might have lost. Because again, just like Oscar Duarte, Limos had a really physical style, a style in which he was always constantly coming forward and working the body and all of Hitchins and all. So, a lot of people are automatically saying that pretty much because of that, Oscar Duarte is going to have a lot of success. Now, although that is true, that's happened before, where boxers have a weakness towards a certain style, right? For example, with Adrian Broner, the guy struggles with boxers who are constantly in his face, throwing punches. For example, a guy like Kovala, he's really vulnerable to boxers who work the body and who have a pretty good gas tank. Almost every boxer has a weakness. And in this case, a lot of people believe for Hitchins, his weakness is against boxers who are constantly in your face the whole entire time. Now, although I want to believe that, what I have learned is that boxers who have that kind of a slick boxer puncher kind of a style, where they're always fighting and not a rhythm, but again, guys who always focus on defense first and then offense and all, they are known to learn off of their last fight. Now, I know that technically speaking, Hitchins hasn't fought a boxer that has that kind of a physical style like Limos. Again, I just firmly believe that he learned from that fight. And again, the man probably knows that Oscar Duarte is gonna have that same kind of a approach, where he's going to be in his face the whole entire night. So, as much as I want to believe where Duarte might have a chance, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case simply because, because again, right, boxers who are that skilled, they don't make the same error twice. So, I guess my final prediction would be, honestly, I would have Richardson Hitchins by maybe a 116 to 112 kind of a scorecard, right? Pretty much Duarte will have his moments. He will win some rounds, but I just believe again on the Hitchins the guy is very skilled, right? The guy can fight on the back foot as well as the front foot and all. So again, at least in my opinion, I cannot see him making that same mistake and having problems with a guy like Duarte. So again, that's just my take on it. And we'll see on Saturday night, I could be wrong. That's always possible. So, yeah, see ya.